This video will introduce you to the Coherix Tru3D Circlip inspection system. While floating pin piston assemblies are held to extremely tight tolerances, they are relatively straightforward. The assemblies are comprised of a piston, a connecting rod, a wrist pin which joins the piston to the con rod, and two snap rings or circlips that hold the wrist pin in place. These circlips seat into grooves on either side of the piston, preventing the pin from extending outside the piston during engine operation. Proper installation of the circlips is essential in preventing catastrophic engine failure. Verifying that the circlips are properly installed is inherently a 3D inspection. There are several criteria that must be satisfied, including circlip presence, full circlip seating in the piston groove, proper circlip gap orientation with respect to the dig-out divot, and multiple circlips not present. Depending on the process and number of styles of pistons being assembled, additional verifications can include circlip style, wrist pin length, piston style, and piston orientation. The Coherix Tru3D Circlip inspection system verifies all of these criteria while archiving all 3D images and inspection results for future data mining and proof of inspection. A typical installation will include one or two pairs of Tru3D sensors, with each sensor looking at one side of a piston assembly. Each sensor verifies the circlip on one side of the piston, and the information from both sensors is combined to verify pin length, piston style, and piston orientation. Multiple pair of sensors can be processed in parallel to decrease overall cycle time. Each sensor pair requires that the piston assembly be stationary for approximately 4 seconds so that it can acquire the information needed to generate the 3D image. Analysis of the 3D image requires an additional 3 seconds. New assemblies can be indexed into the inspection station while the Tru3D is inspecting the previous assemblies, further increasing system throughput. The HMI presents all of the information needed to set up and monitor the system. In this system, there are 4 sensors, with each sensor inspecting one side of the piston. Each sensor has a tab that shows the pass-fail criteria and the results of the last inspection. There is also a film strip control at the bottom that allows you to view an image of the last 10 inspections. Image logging frequency is selected on the Setup tab. Let's take a look at the results of a few inspections. In this case, sensor A has detected that there is a missing circlip. In this inspection, sensor B detected the circlip gap in the 9 o'clock position when it should be at 6 o'clock. In this case, sensor B has detected a partially seated circlip starting at the 2 o'clock position. All inspections are performed by analyzing a 3D surface map of the piston assembly. In the case of the improperly seated circlip, it is easy to see that one end of the circlip is outside the groove in the piston, while the other end is properly seated. If you would like more information about the Coherix Circlip inspection system or any Coherix product, please visit us at www.coherix.com.